Hey guys, welcome back to Dislyte. In today's video, I wanted to talk about Holobattle. We've got the first season of Holobattle coming up, or the first week of it, if you will. And I wanted to talk about the defense, because defense at the moment in this first battle, especially for players on global, if you're on soft launch server, you're probably set up a lot better. But for most people playing at the moment on global server, you're not going to have like really strong defense teams set up. Reason being, most people don't have like a wide range of units at 6-star that they can select from. Relics are still being upgraded. We don't have the best sets yet. So you've got to sort of pick and choose your teams with what you have. So I wanted to show you guys the defense teams that I'm picking, which are actually also going to be my offense teams, and have a bit of a chat about why I'm choosing them to maybe help you guys decide on what you want your defense to be. Keeping in mind, it is week 1. It's not going to be the biggest issue if you have a few defense losses. Everyone's sort of getting started. But for me personally, these are going to be my 2 defense formations, but these are also going to be my offense formations. So I'll go through my logic on my teams. It's basically, I've got my 2 strongest 6-stars in there, which is one being Chloe and one being Lin Xiao. Now, I know these aren't free to play, but use this principle as an idea. And so what I'm doing is, because most people have damage dealers, you're probably going to go with damage dealer teams. Now, on this account, I've spent most of my time farming Chronos. So I've got some really good Windwalker relics to get some really fast sets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my Dahlia on one of those really fast sets, and then on my second fastest set, I'm going to have my Fabrice. Now, if you look at Fabrice and Mia here, I can't remember his person name, but his god name is good. Probably pronounce it wrong and people get salty in the comments, but hey, that's what I do. But this dude, I've basically got him and Ollie. Now, those are my 2 speed leaders. If I didn't have Ollie, I'd consider even using something like a Medusa for the 15%, just to get that buy. If you've got long main, you can use him as well, because he's got a broad speed lead. So what my plan is with these teams. Now, like I said, these are my offense teams, and I'm just slapping them in for my defense teams. Eventually on defense and stuff like this, I want to have tanky units with immunity relics, with maybe some of the relics that stun people when they attack you, like all those sorts of things. I like those cheesy mechanics on my defense teams. However, because we're so early, I haven't pulled out any of the good, bruiser type units. I'm sort of just leaning into the strength of my account, which is I have fast Windwalker sets, and I have strong damage dealers with pretty decent sets on them. So that's what I'm leaning into, and you've just got to play with what you've got. So using the double speed lead with 2 fast units and then a big nuker. So on this left team, now I'm hoping they have, and I'm assuming they will have replays available for your defense battles, because in week 2, I could completely scrap this team if Fabrice uses bad AI, or what I consider to be bad AI. Now, what I really want Fabrice to do is move first, use his attack buff and 100% gauge boost on Chloe. I'm assuming that because Chloe's going to be my slowest unit, he will, but we'll have to wait and see. So all I want to happen is Fabrice boost Chloe, Chloe nuke, enemy team dead. If enemy team is not dead, we have a cheat death, essentially from our Ollie, which is really strong for the team in general. Then we've also got an invincibility from our Fabrice as well to back things up. So we've got like Ollie can apply an invincibility to someone and to himself, along with Fabrice applying immunity to the team and invincibility. But really, hopefully what happens is most times around, Fabrice buff Chloe, Chloe nuke team, GG. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, on my team 2, it's a fairly similar principle. I want to get turn 1, Dahlia boost with attack buff and crit rate up. Then my Lin Xiao AoEs with some big damage and defense break. And then Mimir comes in and cleans it up. If he doesn't, he can stun or increase their cooldowns, allowing my Lin Xiao to come around and take another turn and one-shot someone, whilst my Dahlia can also freeze someone. So that's the sort of system I want this to happen. Now, if you look at my units and you see my Fabrice here at level 20, it doesn't really matter. If I don't go first, I'm probably going to lose anyway. So I don't care that my Fabrice isn't built properly. I'm just going to put a fast relic set on him. My Mimir, however, I am going to try and get to 5-star max level, so 55-star, because I do want him to deal some extra damage, and I'll put a good damage relic set on him. Now, the reason I don't have things fully built at the moment on this one, which is the first Holobattle that we're setting up for, is because we do currently have this event going on where we get relics plus 50%. 100%. So I kind of want to wait till the end of the day, get a whole heap of relics, and then, you know, try and upgrade some and get some better sets by the time I'm done. So that's my sort of goal from this one. Let's just see if we had any decent drops, getting some good gold farming as well. Why did I have a defeat? That's the first time. Oh, wait. I've got Chloe on the on my guild battle set. That's why. Do I have her on my guild battle set? Yes. Okay. So my Chloe set normally has a speed here, which I use for PvE. And this is another thing that I want to talk about when we look at the Holobattle as well, is I've been trying to ask around and find out. I haven't got an answer. I'm assuming the way it works is during the phase of the Holobattle, you want to have the relics equipped to your characters that, like, the whole time that you want them to have in the Holobattle. Now, if that changes, I find out information that it's snapshotted, like their relics are snapshotted, like you put them on them when you apply, and then when you've applied, it remembers those relics on them. If that happens, then I'll let you guys know. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure you've just got to leave the relics on them the whole time. So that's going to change my farming and stuff like that, because my Chloe here normally has a speed slot 2, like, and she has a different 2 relics here. But because I don't need any speed on her in the Holobattle, this is going to be my Holobattle set where she's got 0 speed, 155 extra crit damage, but also a big chunk of attack. I do need to get a replacement for this one, but that's the sort of build that I want to use on her. So keep in mind, it may affect your farming. Like I said, if I do find out information that's different and like it's snapshots, I will let you guys know, because then next week we don't have to stress about that sort of stuff. But so that's my Chloe set. My Lin Jiao has a pretty decent set as well. It could definitely be a lot better. Now she's on the life steal. These are like relics that I got very early on, so she could definitely get some upgrades, but overall she's still a decent nuker. We got 1680 attack, 155 extra crit damage. She does have a decent 42 accuracy to apply those debuffs, and that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Now with my boosters, if we look at my Dahlia here, she is at plus 168 speed. So I've got 16 speed here, 16 here, 16, 16, and then these two needing an upgrade at 12. And then my Fabrice, I'm going to have a set of everything having a plus 12 speed substat. So I'm hoping along with my speed leaders, plus with my boosters, I can get the job done. Like I said, Fabrice's AI might be trash and I have to completely scrap that strategy. But at the moment, that's what I'm looking. And for anyone else, just use what you've got. So you're probably going to have a couple 6-star damage dealers. Then everyone's probably going to, like, a lot of people are going to have Lucas if you've cleared the tower. He might be a good option just to get you some turn gauge advantage. Look at what speed leaders you have if you want to play that path. If you're one of those persons that that's pulled things like Renzi and Thor and some of those tanky bruisers, I think they're going to be fantastic in this format as tanky teams. So definitely give them a try. Even at 5-star, they might be tanky enough to try and outpace some of, like, just, you know, outlive some of these high damage teams. But once again, we'll have to wait and see. But that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just using my offense teams on defense, seeing if the AI works, and then I will adjust from there, and I'll keep you guys posted. Obviously, I'll show you guys some of my offensive battles to see how it does work. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Best of luck for the first Holobattle week. Hope everyone gets some wins, but hey, some people, for there to be a winner, there has to be a loser, I guess. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.